Hi folks, so I wanted to do a quick video on how you can use myCareer a little more effectively when doing your job search, particularly in looking at job postings and then deciding if you want to apply for them or if you're not interested. So first things first, I'm logged in as Robert Wooden's student, which is a test student that has access to the Winter 21 work term job postings. So this is the dashboard for myCareer that you should all see when you first log in. Now to access the job postings, we're actually going to go over here to Management Career Services, which is where all the winter work term job postings are housed. And then you can see the work term job postings here. So any work term job postings you're eligible for will pop up when you click on this posting. So looking here, I want to look at all 47 job opportunities from my program. And before we get into sorting opportunities, I want to point out a few things that you should be looking at specifically when you're analyzing these job postings. So we encourage students to look at every job posting and make sure that they determine whether or not they're interested in that posting or not. So for example, when we look at this tax analyst position with Deloitte, couple things that you'll notice in this instance, there's some event information associated at the top. So what this means is this job posting had a virtual networking event that was associated with it. So if you had interest in working for Deloitte, then there was this opportunity to attend this session on September 9th at 5 o'clock. And all the information associated with that session can be found here. And what it does is it will link directly back to the event in our event calendar, okay? Now, when we look at these postings, again, we're looking for a lot of different kinds of information that's going to help us make a decision on whether or not we want to apply for the job or not, right? So what are you going to do? Learn a little bit about the team, talk about the opportunity. And then one of the most important parts of any job posting in myCareer is how do you actually apply? So there's two ways that you're going to apply for jobs in myCareer. One is directly through the myCareer system. And the other is apply through an employer's external website, which is how Deloitte prefers to accept their applications. So you're going to see in any job posting where you're expected to apply outside of the website, under the additional application information, you're going to see this information, okay? And what you'll notice is there's a direct link where you would click on that link to apply, which means you would submit your resume and cover letter externally to the myCareer website. Now, we always encourage students that anytime that the employer encourages you to apply outside of myCareer, that you also submit an application inside of myCareer. So we would hope that you would actually still apply through myCareer to indicate to us that you've applied for the position. Okay, it does a few things. It's going to put your job posting in your applied to grouping. So again, if we go back to this group, it's going to show you that you've applied to that posting. Okay, and the benefit here is that you will always have access to that job description. So if you apply via the external website, again, we'll go back to this position. If you apply for this tax analyst position properly through the external website, it is not going to save this job as you having applied to it if you also don't apply via myCareer. So if you want to have access to this job posting before your interview, applying to the job via myCareer will give you access to this posting after the job has deadlined. Okay. Now, with each position, what we want to do is we want to determine, is this something that I'm interested in, or is this something that I'm not interested in at all? So you remember that we had 47 job postings that were available to us to apply to. And you'll see these two buttons. So one is shortlist and one is not interested. So if I'm a marketing student and I have no interest in tax analyst, I'm going to click on not interested. So what happens now is when I go back to my job posting results, now I only see 46 for my program because it has removed that job posting from my list. Okay, now if I make a mistake, I can always get that back. I can manage my not interested list. And again, you'll see the tax analyst position with Deloitte. I can still include that in my list. And now when I go back, you can see there are 47 job postings for my program. Now, if I look at the job posting, and let's say I'm a marketing co-op student and I'm interested in this marketing and leasing co-op student position, I can actually shortlist this application. Okay, so I don't have to apply right now. Maybe I want to do some informational interviewing, or maybe I need to create my application, but I'm going to shortlist that so I make sure I don't miss it. Okay, you can do that right from the main page as well. So again, look at all the postings for my program. And let's say I have a number of positions, the sales effectiveness, I want to shortlist that one. And there's a marketing co-op and I want to shortlist that. And there's a sales co-op and I want to shortlist that. So now when I go back to this job postings, I'm going to have access to all of these shortlisted positions here, right? Now I can manage my, I guess, dedication. I'm gonna decide what job I need to apply for first. Now this list could get long. You can actually filter that or sort it by application deadline. So the first application deadline is September 27th for the 4 jobs that I'm most interested in. Okay. So ideally what will happen is you'll look at every single job posting for your program and you'll either decide if you want to shortlist it or if you want to move it to your not interested list. And that way, this list of job postings is going to be smaller and smaller every time you look at it. Additionally, if you log in every single day and make a point of searching through and sorting through those postings, you'll see that new postings since you last logged in is going to show up. So if you log in, I've logged in now. If I log in tomorrow, this will read however many new postings have come in since the last time I logged in. So that way I can look at this list and again go through the same process. Do I want to shortlist it or do I want to delete it? So I'm always making sure I'm staying on top of new postings that come in, and then the postings that I want to apply to are found in this shortlist. So that's how I'm hoping that you're going to be able to manage your job postings a little easier and make this process a little easier, because right now there are 47 postings, but over the course of the term there's going to be a lot more. And so managing and understanding and recognizing what jobs you want to apply for is really important. So just wanted to send out this quick video to help you with that. If you have any questions, you can get in touch with your career and recruitment specialist. Thank you.